to enter the city of Shiraz, one should pass through the Quran Gate. Why? Because it is believed to bring travelers divine protection. The Quran Gate rises between the mountains and welcomes everyone who wishes to enter the poetic soul of Shiraz. The only proper way to approach it is on foot. You must pass through this symbol of resilience and cultural identity. Yes, this is the Quran Gate. The origins of the gate date back to the 10th century. The original structure was not designed merely as an entrance to the city but also as a form of spiritual protection. To embody this protective purpose, a large copy of the Quran was placed in a chamber at the top of the gate. It was believed that those who passed beneath it would be protected by its divine words. Over the centuries, the gate experienced periods of destruction and reconstruction. One of the most important chapters in its history occurred in the 18th century during the reign of Karim Khan Zand, the legendary ruler of Shiraz.
The garden of earthly paradise known as Eram Garden is said to be the most beautiful Persian garden in Iran. A garden existed here as early as the 12th century, while its present form dates from the 18th century. The magnificent palace in the center was built in the 19th century by the Qajar dynasty, but today it appears somewhat neglected and is not open to visitors. The entrance fee to the garden was somewhat higher than at other monuments. Nevertheless, visiting this place, which created a perfect illusion of the Orient, was certainly worth it, if only for the magnificent cypress trees for which the garden is famous.
آسمون به این گپی گوشش نوشته هر کی یارش خوشگله جاش تو بهشته هر کی یارش خوشگله جاش تو بهشته گوشش نوشته هر کی یارش خوشگله جاش تو بهشته آی شیرین جونم آی شیرین آنم گر بخوای بوستان ندی به زوری سون برام برام سی خودت نیلی که دیگران سی خودت نیلی برام برام سی خودت آسمون به این گپی گوشش نوشته هر کی یارش خوشگله جاش تو بهشته آی شیرین جونم وای شیرین آرام گر بخوای بوستان ندی به زوری سون بلال بلال سی خودت نیلی کردی کباب سی خودت نیلی بلال بلال سی خودت نیلی کردی کباب سی خودت نیلی
Shiraz is the capital of Fars province and lies in southern Iran at an altitude of 1,480 meters on the banks of the Ruknabad River. With its 1.3 million inhabitants, it is the fourth largest city in Iran. An unknown poet once wrote, "The women of Kazvin steal hearts. The women of Tabriz have lips as sweet as sugar. The women of Isfahan are famed for their beauty. But I bow before Shiraz." People call out to us, "Where are you from? What's your name? Do you like Iran?" Grinning from ear to ear so enthusiastically that after a while we hardly feel like returning all that friendliness again and again.
From Eram Garden we continue our tour of the city to the tomb of the poet Hafez. We immediately realized that he must have been an extraordinary figure in his field as soon as we entered the Hafezi complex. Beneath the roof of a small pavilion from 1935 stands a marble tomb where Hafez, the greatest Persian poet of all time, rests in his eternal sleep. Next to the pavilion there is also a monument on which verses by Hafez are carved. The entire complex is surrounded by a colonnade from the second half of the 18th century. It was built in honor of the poet by Karim Khan Zand. Just like at the tomb of Ferdowsi in Tus, crowds of people gather here to visit the grave of their beloved poet. Once again we watched their very special emotion as they approached the stone slab and, with deep reverence, often with tears in their eyes, recited verses by Hafez. When we stepped back onto the street, a small man approached us with a box hanging from his neck. From it, a trained budgerigar pulled out lucky quatrains by Hafez. It pulled one for us as well, written, of course, in Persian using the Arabic script, but he refused to accept any payment for it, even when we insisted.
Bugün